Don't have to eat the elephant in one bite.
That's right. Black Rifle Espresso, the drink. Sasquatch Talks. We are That's just the Squatchers.
Right.
But
You're holding the can wrong, man.
I know. I'm not. Smoke a breather. Relax.
No, it's whatever, man.
I thought it came out cute.
Yeah. The more I understand
In
what
middle
you're
of their
saying
name, they put the town, they say the town of Yeti Talks last name. So I thought that was a neat touch. Because some places will have Dr. Squatch, but they don't have Yeti bars.
Right.
So
Yeti bars is where it's at.
that's right.
Squash.
Squatch.
Yeah.
Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Yeah. Well, I like to cut them into planks. Put them on the flat top, on the black top.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So yeah, I do always do that joke every Thanksgiving. What is Bigfoot like with his turkey? Sasquatch.
That's right.
Speaking of search. Speaking of search. Cut.
Yeah. Let's keep rolling and see what happens.
You're listening to Squatch Talks Podcast. Real stories and real encounters told by real researchers. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
It's just gotten to me to the point now where I'm like, you got to take some time for yourself and you need to think about your needs,
Yeah.
even if that's just taking a shower with your new Yeti bar.
Beautifully done, but you
have
to hold it different. You couldn't see the. There you go.
How's that? Hey, wait. Is that desert or is that dessert? Smells like dessert.
Desert, huh?
Did you see my little
Yeah.
unboxing thing? What did you think?
Yeah.
Was it all right?
Yeah.
I mean, I made the boo-boo with the dessert thing, right?
Yeah.
And I paused it and then I looked it up and came back. I was right the first time. It's a dessert bar. So I thought that was cute as I don't know.
Yeah.
Heather said I should redo it. I'm like, are you kidding me? That was one take.
Put out there and being goofy like that's people are gonna keep coming back. What's that?
It says Eric the Medford Yeti Talks spinner.
The Medford Yeti Talks.
Yeah, that's how I guess if it was Nathan, it'll be Nathan, the Boyertown, Yeti Talks Moyer. So,
I do have some good news too.
Oh yeah? Tell me.
Yeah. Well, I texted you about those dates.
Yes.
That's the perks thing. I was talking to her today. She wants us to do a question and answer. It's not like there's no PowerPoint
presentation, right?
Yeah, it's going to be stories. We're going to more or less do Squatch Talks live is what it's going to be. We're going to do equipment demos. She wants to have scavenger hunt for the kids, if there's any. Bigfoot out in the park somewhere.
Okay.
Not far from where we're at.
Is the park right across from Penn State?
Yes.
Division of Penn State? Okay.
Yes. They're going to put the Bigfoot cutout somewhere close. They want the kids to track it, and then we can go outside and do a track cast demonstration because he's going to leave prints as he goes.
Okay.
Probably one's about this size.
Oh, it's a lot of plaster.
That's all right. I'll buy it. Yeah, I was just going to use plaster, though. I wasn't going to go use dental stone.
All right.
We'll just make plaster, and I'm going to let her keep it.
I'm going to order a new batch of dental stone, though, because
All
I'm
right.
going to need it, I think, for the next expedition.
So
Hey, that sounds like a great idea.
I really hope you're into performing.
I gave you those dates because those are the weekends Heather and I are both off at this point,
Yeah. I figured we'd crash here and then go up there.
Cool.
I think we should definitely keep recording this procedure, and this will be our, I don't know if we want to film us doing it, or do we want to just film
Oh,
up
absolutely.
to it? I think we should film it.
I think we should film the whole thing. Like,
Yeah. You getting ready, driving up here,
talking, us hanging out there the night before.
Yeah.
Talking strategy and stuff we want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it'll
Getting
be fun.
up in the morning, hey,
Yeah.
I'll get up like this. Where's my coffee?
Yeah.
Where's my
I think we can have a good time.
And then
we'll
really
videotape
the whole thing and make a whole mini documentary out of it.
All right. While we're talking, real quick.
Yes.
I'm just going to send that out. Well, I'll do it later.
Yeah, I talked also with the witness's son today, the dog man witness.
Yeah.
He called me. And his dad is like 70, I think 5 or 6 years old. He does transporting for the hospital. But yeah, he's interested in doing it. And he's actually, Colin, his son, said that his dad, whose name is Stan, said that he's really grateful that there's actually people who are willing to listen to him tell his story that won't.
That's going to be great to have him on.
That won't mock him. You know what I mean?
That is awesome to give somebody that
opportunity,
the opportunity and the relief, and I just feel like it'll be a relief on his soul to like get it
finally
out.
Get it out.
Yeah. Well done. Well done.
Well played.
Yes. Well played, Spinner.
Well played. But so I spoke to him today. He's going to let me know in the next day or two what would be best. And I said, hey, I'm willing to work around his schedule. We'll make it happen. And he thanked me for being, accommodating. And I don't know. I think I mentioned we got a hold of Dan the man. So yeah, he's interested in joining us as well.
On that same call?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I told Colin, I said, hey, your dad doesn't have to stay on the whole time either. He can jump on, tell his story. We'll thank him. And he can bug out, Yeah,
if he wants to stay there and listen to us discuss it, that's fine too, or talk or whatever. Yeah.
Whatever they want to do, I said. It's up to them. So So
good.
That's going well. I just said, well, I'm glad you told me today because I was kind of putting it out there that it might happen next week. So it doesn't look like it's going to happen Wednesday, but we'll keep plugging it along. That way it'll build up some, excitement. And that's what people like, You saw the episode, of course, right? The last one, which you and I did. I thought it came out nice.
Yeah.
For just two guys talking about shit. And, I mean, there's so much we can do, I mean, there's definitely things we haven't done yet and that we want to do, but even just a discussion on where we're taking this ride,
I want to know how much people want to see us out in the woods. I mean, I want to try to do that. If that's something everybody wants to see, us out in the woods actually doing it, I think that's going to be fun.
And the way we can do that when we can't get together is like we had talked about, that one of us is out there maybe filming, right? And maybe we could even have the others on the phones.
Yeah.
On like a Skype call. Doesn't have to be Zoom, right?
Right.
Just have the three of us on a Skype call and we're kind of there in spirit, so to speak. Or we could each be out in our own areas also doing things simultaneously.
Yeah.
Right? Filming as we go.
3 different locations simultaneously.
3 different locations and see what happens.
That's a pretty cool idea. I like
That's kind of a neat idea.
Yeah.
So, it's definitely the direction I think we should take it, is to get out in the field as quickly as we can. So that's going to depend on, again, your availability, what you're capable of doing,
Yeah. Now I am going to think about capabilities a little bit more now.
Oh, definitely. So even if that involves just a local.
There's actually the one lady that has this mournful moan behind their house.
Really?
I believe is how it was explained. I almost should call Terry and ask her.
That's mournful moan is what I recorded at Nuclear Lake.
And it's like on my way to work.
Mm.
It's a good area. I actually, I took you down through that way. We actually drove around and looked. Or no, that was Brian. We looked for it. But we were down in that direction, and you even said this is some of the.
Looks squatchy.
It's squatchy area. It's just.
You don't think they're going through there, but I'm saying there could be at certain times of the year.
Yeah,
they may be coming through because of treat foods. So you don't know. You can't say that because
it's just very unlikely. But it's been happening more and more. And she said she's going through the internet looking for different sounds and hasn't found it yet. So
did you give her the
I'm waiting
Ohio how?
The ball's in her court wants to get together.
Okay.
The here's the card. If you want to talk about it, give us a call.
Okay.
And I'm waiting. So
nice.
It's summertime. She does a lot of traveling. They're not around much. So.
Right. Yeah. And that's, again, summertime when it's this hot, definitely not the greatest time to be out there anyhow.
No.
But they got to eat, and
right. Well, with that hair, they got to be cooler actually, They've done that.
It insulates as well as cools.
Right. Keeps them shaded.
Regulated.
There you go.
Yeah. Hey, did you see the what was it? The recent report? Was it Ohio, I think? Daytime sighting?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I don't get it though. I'm not sure I understand what's going on though. Is this what's going to be the way it is now? Like instead of the local investigator assigning themselves the report, it's going to be just published for everybody to see immediately.
Yeah.
So any schmo can go check out the area.
Right. I don't know.
I don't get that.
Well, if that's the way he wants to do it.
I'm just saying. It sounds like it because that's what he's been doing. He's been assigning himself the reports and
Well, maybe nobody's
picking them up. Yeah.
Yeah. I know I've been dropping the ball a little bit.
Well, so that one I found interesting. And also the other post he made about the drone, the thermal drones, right?
Yeah.
And this pay-per-view kind of thing. He didn't call it pay-per-view. It was like, pay to watch kind of thing. He said, I put PPV because I actually responded. I said, the thing that concerns me about this though, after I said I was out in the Pine Barrens flying my drone and I had 3 helicopters fly over while I was out there. I said, the thing that concerns me is not the hoaxers. It's people trespassing on the property owner's land.
Yeah.
That's what concerns me is like these people who would sign up to be involved in this type of production with the pay-per-view drone squatching would then become, doxxed, and unscrupulous people could show up and start messing around on their land uninvited. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was my concern. What do you think?
Yeah. You're right. That's why we don't usually put the stuff out there like that.
Right. Because, he was talking about having various individuals who claim to have habituation going on or Bigfoot's on their property, investing in this drone. Well, let's face it, you get a Mavic for $800, DJI Mavic Plus, whatever it's called, Mavic Mini. And, he claims that, you have $1 a minute to watch, right? If somebody pays $1 an hour to watch.
Oh, $1 an hour.
$1 an hour to watch. Not a big investment, right?
Yeah.
After a certain amount of time, the drone is paid for, basically. So I don't know. I wasn't thrilled with the idea personally. I almost wanted to say, why don't you invest in a few drones and provide it to the organizers?
Yeah.
Like the good old days.
Yeah.
If
they got thermals on them, we'll take them. Gimme. I mean, please.
Yeah. Hey, I don't think it's a unreasonable request.
No.
I mean, he could make this bigger. He has the ability. He's got the stardom quality from the Finding Bigfoot series.
Yeah.
I think he could acquire the funding to get this kind of gear on the hopes that it, turns into something.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of people willing to invest in him. So
Yeah. So why wouldn't he?
how is that Black Rifle espresso?
It's quite good, actually.
Is it?
I'll tell you, this is the espresso with cream. I've got the mocha ones as well, but I'm more of a cream guy.
Yeah.
You
I don't know
know?
if I'd like mocha. That's chocolate, right?
Mocha's a chocolate, yes.
Yeah.
So, aren't you going to ask me how my first Yeti shower was?
Oh, I didn't even know you opened them used them that fast. How was it?
Well, this is the dessert bar, as I mentioned.
Yeah.
But
Do you need to shower after you eat?
I cracked open the
Sorry.
Dixie Cryptid. I figure he keeps talking about how much his wife can't keep her hands off of him after he
that's
showered
true.
with the DC bar, So
Yeah.
I figured I'd use that one
Yeah.
and, maybe use it to my advantage for after the show, Oh, speaking of shows, this is 9:00. At 8:00 on our podcast platforms.
Yes.
The most recent podcast dropped on Buzzsprouts, so on available podcasting platforms near you within a 24-hour period. It is Squatching in Ohio, starring Nathan.
Me? Oh.
Yeah, that was your big episode, I think.
Yeah.
And that was edited and put on there today.
Oh, very nice.
We've got 11 podcasts up.
Ah, that one. Yes. Now I'm remembering which one it
Yeah.
is. I was sitting here trying to remember which one we were in Ohio, but yeah.
I don't think it's one of our greatest, but it's decent. It's good information.
Yeah.
I edited out a little bit. It was like an hour and 10 minutes, so I dropped it down to like 45 minutes, I think, 49 minutes.
That's
somewhere
long
around
enough hearing
I'm
me
trying.
drone on.
Yeah, no, actually, I took me and Brian out. I left
Oh.
you in. But no, I thought it was important to get it out there and to keep on top of that, because otherwise, I mean, there was snow on the ground in New York when we recorded that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we got to keep them current. And hey, there could be people out there that aren't watching us on YouTube, so got to give them somewhere else to listen to us.
I always forget about that. That there's
Yeah.
other places.
So 11, remember? And when Dixie said, when we get a dozen podcasts out, he'd have us back on.
All right. That's right. We're at 11.
We're at 11.
Okay.
I'll have 12 out by Monday or Tuesday, probably.
Okay.
I'm working on it right now, actually. I got it it's here. It's on my laptop here.
Looking at it.
I'm looking at it. It's the New York one, Live from New York, part 1.
Those are good. I like those. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Well,
Of course,
we were
my
live
favorites
streaming.
are the last two. The last two are the best.
Just Pennsylvania.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
They have better shirts. That's why.
True that. Speaking of
Speaking of
shirts,
that,
they were not live.
yeah. Anyway, speaking of shirts, we have to make some for the 22 expedition. We did move the research area a little bit, but definitely going to be around the same sort of action. Moving down towards the habituation a little bit more and concentrate on that area.
Plus, you can still use the same graphics because it's still Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, yeah, and we have Pennsylvania BFRO shirts for sale. You got to fund this research somehow.
$24.99.
Yeah, and if you're one of the cool kids, you get them for free when they have the red on there, and they say Expedition Fall of 2022. Then you're one of the cool kids.
And I appreciate the fact that you put the date on there, right?
Yeah.
However, I came across in my credenza, thank you. You're so good with helping me with these words always. My credenza, I came across some badges, or what are they called? Iron-on patches.
Oh, BFRO ones.
Yeah, BFRO ones from my 2021 expedition. All right. That we made up. And, not everybody needed as many as we made up. So now I have leftovers.
Yeah.
What do you do with 2021?
Right.
So maybe it's better not to put on the year, you know?
Well, I only put the year on the ones that are going directly to the participants.
Okay.
So
See, it's better you had the opportunity to determine how many you need too, so that helps.
that's why they're only the cool kids get the red ones, because you get them for free when you come on the expedition. So
Otherwise, they're $24.99.
yeah, but and no red,
No red.
no red.
It's okay.
And there's a Bigfoot on the back.
Do mine have Bigfoot on the back?
Yeah, Bigfoot silhouette on the back.
Nice. Well,
And
hey, I'm looking forward to it.
Buddy listening, the expedition that we have coming up in October, there's only a handful of slots left, right, Nate?
Yeah, it's
So-
going to be a small one, real intimate, rough camping. Not rough camping, but
Well, it'll
tent
be rough.
camping. Yeah,
You're on my team. It's rough.
that's right.
We go far and stay out the latest. No, I'm kidding. Hey, don't let that scare you. But for anybody who's interested, where do they go?
BFRO.net. Click that.
PA. The PA.
Click the United
expedition
States icon. Click PA and send
Well,
Carolina an email.
An inquiry with your name, address, email address, and your phone number. Please don't forget
Yeah.
to include your phone number, people, because otherwise she's got to go back and forth to get it, so we can actually give you a call. Okay.
Talk to you.
And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward to it.
That's right.
Woo.
Heather's reaction to buying a camper.
At first, she seemed thrilled. And then
first.
at first she did. No, let me rephrase this. When she first, because I did it just the way we talked about too. Where we had dinner, sitting there at the picnic table. I had the episode going. I said, "Hey, you got to put your phone on too. Give us extra views,
Mhm.
And then it gets to that point, and she hears it. I said, my new pop-up trailer by October, and she looks at me like, "Did I just hear what I thought I heard?" She goes, so she was visibly surprised, and then she seemed thrilled.
Okay.
Gave me a little fist bump or a high five, I forget. And I don't know. I mean, so like today she was asking me like, "Hey, aren't you going to check it out first?" That's the one thing you asked me. How did she react?
Yeah.
She was a little concerned that I made a decision without consulting her first. And at first she's like, "Oh, you do you, honey. It's okay. You deserve it." But I was like, "Well, honey, I honestly did it with you in mind,
Right.
You don't like the cold, I mean, here's an opportunity for you to."
Yeah.
I said, "You remember how much you enjoyed being in Rusty's teardrop, and you had to like slide in, right, to get inside there, like just to lay there?" I said, "Just think how much nicer this will be,
You just walk in and lay down.
Exactly.
So-
And doesn't it have AC built into the roof?
That you need 110 for.
That you need 110 for. Yeah.
Yeah, that there's no other way to run that.
But it does have it. I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
There's air conditioning.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled.
Refrigerator works good.
Keeps my
Your Yeti bars cold.
no, I couldn't even think of it.
Your Black Rifle.
Stuart Artois.
Oh, Stella
Stella
Artos.
Stella Artois cold.
All right, we're not getting anything good. I'm going to go to bed.
Oh, come on. I thought this was great. Hey, for all you listeners out there, thanks for staying with us.
Yes.
This was
For our
the most exciting episode, but hey,
What do you
could be
think?
worse.
Mustache is coming along. What do you think? Do all
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it looks cool.
I'm going for a Wyatt Earp look.
Yeah, no, I like that look on you.
Yeah. I
Oh, yeah,
walked
cool.
out and Tony and Patty were like,
Ah.
what the hell?
What did you do with Nathan?
Like, you're getting all chiseled.
All right, buddy. Hey,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna shower up with my Yeti. And then for you folks watching out there, remember, go to yetibars.net and put in code STP10 at checkout, and you too can receive 10% off your order. So give us a like and a share. And what do we say, Nathan?
Thanks for squatching.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Squatch Talks Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and give us a like, and stay tuned for more exciting stories on Squatch Talks.